Today's exam is term 5, so it's a final foam appliance exam. In the 5th term, they learn how to apply foam latex appliances and also how to make foam latex appliances. For this particular exam, the students start their application at 9 a.m. and today they finished at 2, so between 4 and 5 hours for most of them.
It was kind of nice having like such a little amount of time. Like, it's good and bad, I guess, because you didn't have to dwell on your idea. Like, you just had to find one and then bam, it's there.
They're starting off with pieces and a model. In some cases, they might have a wig that they've previously dressed, and then they start their application right away. So they're preparing the model, gluing the pieces on, getting the edges blended away, and then they start their paint work. And then once they're satisfied that they're happy with their makeup, they're going to do hair dressing, if there is any hair, costume. And you know, again, in a real life situation, makeup just does makeup. But in this situation, so that they have a nice finished look, they also handle costuming.
It was so hard to choose one project to do. I just knew I wanted something big. I wanted it to just be really colorful, really over the top. This is the first foam prosthetics we've done, and it's also the biggest thing I've ever done.
This particular exam is actually graded by 2 instructors. It's graded by myself as well as Stan Edmonds. I am here grading live and in person. I'm looking at things like how the pieces move on the face that they're sitting on. I'm looking at their painting and any additional work they've done beyond appliance and painting. For example, a lot of people do bald caps as part of this. So I'm also evaluating how the bald cap's been applied, how well the edges have been blended, how well that's painted, and overall looking at how complete and finished the design is in terms of being camera ready. And it really is a lot of work. And some of them have very ambitious projects in mind. So I think that's probably one of the biggest challenges.
It's tough. You know, in the beginning you sit there and you say, oh, I've got all the time in the world, like I'll have plenty of time to do everything, but you know, you're trying to make everything perfect in the process, and it takes more time than you might necessarily expect, especially when it's an exam piece, because you know they're going to be grading your edges and they're going to be grading every little tiny detail.
I'm going to apply for the IMAX. I would love to enter the competition. It's great exposure. So many people get to come and watch you apply and watch you do your makeup. And then it's just a lot of fun. You get to see what other people do under the same time constraints.
We learned a lot of different categories and areas in this program. So basically, you can go into beauty, you can go into, I don't know, film, you can go into anything that you want, but film is my goal.
The campus we're in right now is kind of a shop environment in the sense that, you know, we've got our work areas and we've got, you know, all the things that we need to make that crazy stuff. It's a good starting point into moving into that sort of work in the future.